Well, AU Small Finance Bank announced the acquisition of Fincare Small Finance Bank subject to regulatory approval. We have with us the management, Mr. Sanjay Agarwal, MD and CEO of AU Small Finance Bank. Welcome to CNBC TV18, sir. Let me begin by asking you, with the said acquisition for you, what does this mean with respect to road ahead of you becoming a universal bank?
For me, customer is foremost, right? And we as a bank need to fulfill his requirement, his expectation from a banking franchise, be it base of the pyramid customer or be it the top end customer, right? So I think if you are able to build a well-rounded product lines, well-rounded banking franchise, which offer everything that they expect and need, and can also build with amazing service levels, then the customer expectation towards you is very different, right? And he can trust you. He will start believing that this bank can do a lot of things for you, right? So I think once that confidence is being established, then there's no looking back. And in that scheme of things, I don't think that customer differentiate much between small finance bank or a universal bank. To be very honest, half of them doesn't know, right? Of course, they believe that SFBs are new banks on the block, so they need to be tested in terms of their sustainability, their governance structures, their ability to build product, ability to be on their service level promises, right? So I think my focus is more on that. But to be very honest, because Universal is a trophy item, and the way we are working day in day out, because AU is a very hardworking organization, and we have done so well in last 6 years, and by this merger, we'll get the scale, we'll get the pan India, we'll be completing. I think we'll be completing all product range. You know that our 81 license is also getting operationalized next year, and I think at the appropriate time, board should take decision with the consultation of regulator that if they feel that we are fit enough to manage the expectation of a universal bank also, then we should move on. I know that in the EU journey, it will happen.
Okay. So the bankers to the deal, didn't they give you a second option? I mean, only one option came in your way, or even a second option from Bangalore did come to your way. That has almost a nil kind of a net NPA ratio.
Abhishek, I think you know that I would say it's a more of a dressing room discussion, and it will be there as kept as more confidential, more secret, because I don't want to bring other people in our discussion. I would say that Fincare was one of the best option.
You mentioned about Truno. In hindsight, if I take a look at the shareholding, they are there in both Fincare's Holdco as well as the bank. Did they bring this on table by any chance?
No, I know, because post merger, Abhishek, overall holding would be around sub 10, and the holdco will have around maybe close to 8.5%. And then, by their own discussion, they will be liquidating the holdco structure, and their end holders will get the AU shares. But True North, in all sense, would be around 3% of AU, and which is under 5. So, and I'm very happy to get them on our board because they are one of the most established, well-governed, and has a lot of respect for them in the PE industry. So happy to have them on board.
Fincare has excellent net interest margin, return ratios, profile which actually augurs well for AU Small Finance Bank as well. So how long will this integration process take place with respect to both the entities being merged?
No, I think, a very good question, Abhishek. Like, this bank, this is bank merger, so we don't require NCLT approval. And you also know that we are not looking for much waivers or dispensations for any of the regulator. And we have moved very quickly in last quarter itself. And I believe that next 2 quarters are good enough to get us merged. Their prime book is microfinance, and that is being run on one of the tech partners, right? And we don't have anything around which microfinance business as a tech, right? So it can easily be built in our system, because nowadays many things are done through APIs. So I don't think that there would be any challenges once we get the merge internally. And then, of course, operationally, I believe that we will get settled down as soon as possible. And that is why I'm again commenting that there is more knowns than unknowns. And we'll start our work as of now only, right? So that there is not much left for to be done, maybe in next few quarters.
Well, actually, this acquisition enhances your presence in the southern market as well. Analysts have raised, questions with respect to valuations that you are giving to Fincare. Would you like to make any comment? Is this expensive, or is it like, this is on par with respect to other mergers as well?
So I would say that people need to understand that this is a bank merger. This is not a merger of an MFI assets or NBFC assets. So if you are well governed, well established, making decent profits, you have a different complementary skills like southern markets or skill to build a microfinance business, and so there 60% or maybe 70% profit comes from microfinance, but the 30% profit come from other aspect also. And such a easy way to integrate, So I think I would say that those things are more important than the price. Of course, the price is around 2.2 of their book, so I don't think it's an expensive asset, but I won't say also this is very cheap asset. But I think we have balanced it out and we have taken more as a package than only an price which we are paying it, right? So I think as a package is an amazing deal, and I hope that in the journey of AU, it will become one of the milestones.
Thank you so much for your time. Wish you all the best, sir.
Thanks.